So, if I were going to start my fragrance collection over from scratch, let's say something happened and I lost all my fragrances, whether I had to sell them all, anything, something catastrophic, or just decided to get rid of everything and start all over from zero. What 13 fragrances in my collection do I feel I'd have to buy again? Immediately, no questions asked. As soon as I could get them, would get them. You want to know what those 13 are? Meet me on the other side of this intro. We're going to get right into it. I will see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, It is your boy, Trey Sense, and thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. One more time, give yourself a round of applause for pushing it and getting your boy to 2,500 subs. Absolutely love it. Great milestone. I think I'm going to do a giveaway. Stay tuned for that. But I don't think I'm going to give away cologne. I don't think I'm going to give away cologne this time. I think I'm going to give away something that I ran into that I just think is extremely neat and I enjoy it. But I digress from that. That's beside the point. I'll talk more about that later, but I am going to do a giveaway. But we'll talk more about that later. Okay. So before I get into this, I do need you to continue to sub. And I also need you to like and share this video. Now, got that out of the way. 2,500 guys, can you believe it? Can you believe it? 2,500. Anyway, okay, you already know the title of this video is 13 fragrances in my collection that I would rebuy immediately. Some of them have categories that they would fall in, some of them just because I like them that much, some of them just because they're just that good. You ready? Let's get into it. The two that I would buy because I just love the way that they smell. To me, they're polarizing and nothing really smells like it. The first one is from the House of Sensual Obsessions. And you probably already going, Andy Warhol. Absolutely, Andy Warhol. This is just a beautiful plum scent and one of the best smelling fragrances in my collection. And it is just absolutely beautiful. From Sensual Obsessions, Andy Warhol. I like it. I like it a lot. Great smelling little fragrance, and I'll stick that right back in my little cubby hole. Right there with the rest of my Sensual Obsessions. This next one is another beautiful scent. It is a signature scent, and that is the name of it. And it is from E.J. Wells in Happy Land Studios. And I'm just going to show you the level. See that? That says it all right there. And this is Happy Land Studios signature. I haven't gotten anything from Happy Land in a while. I'm not sure what all they have out new, but you guys can look up Sensual Obsessions at their website, or you can go to Happy Land Studio as well on their website and purchase yourself some of this stuff. This is some really heavy, thick juice. There's another one from EJ and Happy Land Studios that I wear a lot, and I would eventually make my way around to getting it, and it is called Blue Fire. Beautiful scent. But this is another plum-based fragrance similar to Andy Warhol, but not. I think this is just a little bit more gourmandy than Andy Warhol, but nonetheless a beautiful scent, year-round type of fragrance, very elegant, very easy to wear. It just smells nice. Happy Land Studios signature. Let me see if I can stick this back in my little cubby too, so I don't run out of space here, because I've got 13 and I'm going to try to move through these swiftly. Now, where do I go next? Let's go job interview, wedding. If I just wanted to dress nice, be impressive, I'm going to show you what I would pick out, and I'm going to tell you why. This is from the house, This is from the House of Armaf, and it is Legacy. Now this is a platinum Egoist by Chanel cologne. I'm on the fence about buying. Let's not waste the spray. This happens to be my scent of the day. I wore this to work tonight. Yes, Armaf gives you cheesy bottles. Yes, it's a little bit tacky. I get it. But, oh man, if you want to smell nice, and you want to smell elegant, and you want to smell professional, it's hard to beat that Platinum Egoist style of fragrance. And this is Armaf's version. And since I do not have Egoist, this will have to do. This would be one of the first purchases that I made simply because it's inexpensive. It's around the $30 price point, and it smells good for that price point. So for one of my elegant occasions, whether I had to put on a suit and tie or whatever I had to do, Armaf's Legacy is what I would reach for. Staying in that category, another one if I were trying to impress somebody, whether it was a job interview or I just wanted to say I was, for whatever reason, rubbing elbows with the Reach or just, whatever, and I wanted to stand out and smell like I had some money. This is one I would definitely reach for, and it is Creed's Royal Oud. And this fragrance right here, Vetiver Oud, clean, green, earthy, just beautiful. In my opinion, one of the best smelling fragrances from the entire Creed house. I absolutely love this fragrance. And if I could afford to, this might would be a signature scent for me. I don't think there's a time I wouldn't want to smell like this. Nice, masculine, but at the same time crisp, clean, green. Again, Oud, Vetiver. More Vetiver than Oud, but still beautiful fragrance. Polarizing, catches attention every time I wear it. People are asking, what is that fragrance that you're wearing? This is one of those, and it is Creed's Royal Oud. If I had a nice wedding to go to, or just something where I had to dress up a little bit, put on a tie and some shoes, Creed Royal Oud and Platinum Egoist. Now let's just say I got lucky and I got me a little date, got me a little addition. We're going down to the Sizzler, because Trey loves the Sizzler. We're going down to the Sizzler, and I'm gonna let her get all she can eat. You know what I'm saying? Because we upgraded from the Pancake House, the Waffle House, or whatever. I really think this is one of the best smelling fragrances that I have in my collection. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I've loved it from the time I got it. I've received it as a birthday gift. Was it a birthday? Was it my birthday? I think it was a birthday gift from Miss Jules. And it is from the house of Trussardi. Now, when I first got this fragrance, I could not say Riflesso. I would say Rifle Soul or whatever, but it's from the house of Trussardi, and it is Riflesso. And I'll tell you, when I pulled up on JP and Manny out in Texas last December, this was one of the bottles that I handed them in the car. And they were spraying it on going, man, oh man, oh man. They were blown away by this. And this is an excellent date night fragrance. It is sweet, it's romantic, it is smooth, it's not too loud, but it has some staying power. It's masculine, but it's not over the top, old school, or dated. It's right there. And the most important thing, it's under $30. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this on right now. It is just an amazing fragrance. Yeah. Oh man, you smell that. Boy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. A little bit of that Lanouille de Lune type of vibe is in that wheelhouse, but again, it's much cheaper than Lanouille de Lune. You can buy yourself 3 or 4 bottles of this for what you could in 1 bottle of Lanouille de Lune. And as a matter of fact, that's what I suggest you do, gents. If you're looking for a nice, sexy evening out type of fragrance, whether it's, I think it leans a little bit more cooler weather, but you can definitely wear it in the summertime. It does, to me, scream evening or cooler temps. Now, if it's cooler temps, you can wear it any time of the day. But like now, it's 172,000 degrees in Alabama throughout the Southeast, so it's not one I would reach for in the daytime. But again, at night, something light, something easy. So you go into the drive-in movie, or again, you popping off at the Sizzler over there. You're gonna show out and get the steak and eggs. This is one that I think will impress. And when you go in for your hug, you know what I'm saying, you spray it on your chest, on your taco meat, you go in for that hug, I'm telling you, they're gonna text you later and say, I still smell your cologne. Okay? That's right. Trisati Riflesso. Nice little date night fragrance, man. That's one I can't see myself ever being without that in my collection. I love that fragrance. And it gets a little bit leathery as it sits on your skin. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, where's my other date night? This one is a little bit more of a modern date night fragrance, but nonetheless, for the money, I like it. And I liked it the first time I smelled it. I liked it so much, I went to the car, smelled it, went back in the store and bought the other bottle that they had. And it is from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. And it is Authentic Nights. Not to be confused with Authentic. Night is the main word. The Authentic is another clone of Ventas. This is a little bit Percival, a little bit Fierce, and a little bit Baccarat Rouge 540 all rolled into one. And I happen to like this fragrance, and this is one I would love to keep in my collection for all time. And it's definitely one that I would easily reach for if I lost it all and then had to start all over. This is one I would easily reach for. Why? Because it's got a magnetic cap. Boom. It's got a magnetic cap. And then on top of that, it's just a good looking bottle. It's just a great looking bottle. It smells good, does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I like it. And I paid $34 for this. I've seen it as low as $25, I think, at Burlington. So, and I will buy another bottle of it when I see it. Is that Trisati is acting up. Whew, just a sexy little fragrance. And I'm gonna sit him right back there. And this was a hard video to do as I'm right here, because you got stuff like L'Extreme and Uncré Noir, and those are definitely fragrances that I would buy again also. Okay, so it's not like I'm saying that there's nothing in my collection that I would rebuy other than these. I'm just saying these would be some of the first that I would attempt to restock with. Okay, that's the today, man. Let us see. Easy grab and go, just easy breezy grab and go fragrances in my collection. I'm not sure what category to put this one in, but I'm just gonna get it. It's an aquatic, easy to find. You can find it everywhere, and to me it still smells good, and it's a compliment getter. And it is Cool Waters by Davidoff. This is just a beautiful scent. Man, that smells good. That smells really, really good. And it's green and it's aquatic. Now I understand, hey, they've got the Parfum out, they've got the Intense out, and I look to add all of those. They've got the Street Fighter edition out. Hey, I get it. I get it. They've modernized it. So what? This still works. If you don't believe this works, here's what I challenge you to do. This spring, well, we passed the spring. This fall, when it starts to cool off in December, for those of you who are like me, live in the Southeast. Oh, wait a minute. I got subs that live up on the East Coast and the West Coast, where it still gets a little bit cooler at night. Spray this on and let it catch a breeze, and come back and tell me about the compliments that you got. This is one of those fragrances that just works. It just simply works. It does. I understand that the Intense is deeper and richer, and it's what this should have been. Listen, they haven't been making this since 1980 whatever for no particular reason, and it's because it still smells good. And if your objective is to smell good, bar the price, Cool Waters is definitely one that you should have in your collection, and definitely one that you should wear. You don't believe me? Spray it on now. It's hot in the Southeast. Spray this on now. Spray Cool Water on now and see if you don't get compliments. Listen to me now, believe me later on. It's hard to go wrong with an aquatic-y, green, inexpensive fragrance, and that's what you get. here. Just an easy grab and go fragrance, running errands. You can wear this on a date, signature scent worthy. It's cheap enough you can wear it all day, every day. It just smells good. It just smells good. Father's Day is coming up. I may try to find my pops a little bottle. You know, I don't think he got none in his collection, so I think I may try to find him a bottle of old cool water. I should be able to find it anywhere. So I may grab pops a bottle of cool waters. Great smelling fragrance. I like it. Can I get it? No, I can't reach it. It's too far behind me. Okay. Let's just say I just want to smell different. I just want to smell different, but I want to smell good. I don't want to blend in. I kind of want to stand out, but I don't want to be loud or overly noticed. But I just don't want to smell like anything else and everyone else out there. And we've gone back and forth to this, and my boy from Chicago, Mr. Thomas, is going to, and he probably shaking his head right now going, no, Trey, it's not niche, it's niche. Lalique is a niche house. They don't make anything but crystalware and cologne. And this is a beautiful, low-key, under the radar office. That's a category I did not include in this, so I may have to, on the fly, as I'm sitting here, try to think of some office-friendly type of scents. I'll get to the end though. But this is one that you could definitely easily wear to the office because it just smells amazing. It smells like money. A little bit of a coffee vibe, very little bit, just a little chocolatey running underneath it, a little citrus, woody, masculine, well-made, beautiful bottle. I mean, just a stunning little fragrance here. And this is another one to me that is almost signature scent worthy, and this is one I could definitely spray on every day from the house of Lalique. Love this fragrance. It is Lensumi. And I think I can reach that. And again, this was a hard video to do because you see the lion's head and the horse's head. Okay, those are two also that would be quick purchases. They may not be my first, but they would be in my second round of picking up fragrances. They would definitely be in there, both of them, the lion's head and the horse's head. Especially that lion's head, because it's just sexy. It's just a sexy man juice fragrance. That's what that is. That's man juice that's man up in a bottle. If you ever wanted to know what man up smelled like, smell the horse's head. There you go. That's man up in a bottle. You put that on, you feel like, I need to go chop some wood or something. I need to be doing something massive. Where's my gun? I need to clean my gun. That's just the what it provokes to me when I spray it on. It makes me feel like, you know what, I should go, play tackle football or something. I should go do something I hadn't done in 30 years because I am a young man again. That's what the horse's head does, but that's another video for another day. Okay, where was I? That's just if I want to smell different. Okay, now let's talk about just two of my favorite scents. So two fragrances that I just absolutely love the way that they smell. They never fail. They never fail. They don't miss. Huh? They just don't miss. It doesn't miss. Prada Luna Rosa Black doesn't miss as there's a fly flying around my head. Welcome to summertime in Alabama. I ain't got to say nothing about this fragrance. Y'all already know. You already know. As Denzel would say, if you want to buy a new fragrance, you want to get some new fragrances, I tell you what, if you buy this fragrance and you don't like it, I will give you your money back. My dollar, my dime. Huh? I'll give it back to you. Every penny, every red cent, my dollar, my dime. If you buy Prada Luna Rosa Black and you don't like it, if you don't like this fragrance, I will reach into my pocket and get my money out and give it back to you. My dollar, my dime. That's how strongly I feel about Prada Luna Rosa. See, you never know who's gonna show up. You never know who's gonna show up on Trey Scents channel. And it's funny, I'm gonna throw this out there too. I know a lot of big time reviewers come by my channel. I know you watching. Let's see you do that. Huh? Let's see you turn on the mic, turn on the cameras, and just sit down and do what I do. Let's see you do that. I see you come by, steal my ideas, and run back and do them. But you don't have the juice, bro. You ain't got the sauce. Well, I digress from that. Prada Luna Rosa Black, beautiful fragrance. Irisy, sophisticated, sexy, just smooth. I mean, it's just smooth. I wear this, and again, my head is Fat Joe. I can't get in the car. I'm like walking around like a bobblehead, head just big, because you can't tell me I don't smell great when I wear this. I could have on a Holy t-shirt, and I still feel like I am the man wearing this fragrance. Prada Luna Rosa Black. Let's keep chugging. Another one. It doesn't miss, guys. It just doesn't miss. It don't miss. I've never worn this fragrance and not had somebody somewhere, something tell me I don't smell good. Even people that don't like fragrances like this. I dated an old young lady one time that just, I don't know, just didn't like anything. Just didn't like air. Needless to say, that didn't last long. But this is one of the fragrances that she actually commented on, and oh, that smells nice. Like, it's kind of like Mikey, he likes it. But Bleu de Chanel is one of those fragrances that just smells good. It just works. It just works. And this is one, it's a little pricey though, but it seems like I got this bottle, which is a life size. It seems like it was about $100 and something. And this is a 6-ounce bottle, which will last me the next 30 years. But nonetheless, still a beautiful fragrance. And this is one I will repeat if something were to happen. I love the parfum. I do, and I love the EDP. But it's just something about this one to me that is just better. It's more versatile. It's easier to wear. It's year round. Works well even in this Alabama heat. I can wear this with a t-shirt and basketball shorts, or I can wear this with a suit and tie. It's Chanel. You gotta say nothing else. That's Chanel. We're talking about Chanel, Prada, Lalique. Man, we got some bangers going on here. Now we're going to get to a category of just grab and go, just easy grab and go. So I got one that's more or less for the cooler weather, just spray on, grab and go. And I know Cool Waters kind of fits that too, but still just an easy grab and go type of fragrance. Another one from the house of Moth, and it is Futura L'Homme, and this is the EDP. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. It's a clone of Dior. Yeah, don't bore her, Dior her. Compliment getter, easy to wear fragrance. Now you can wear this in the middle of the summer. You will be just fine. You will be just fine. But to me, it lends itself to a little bit cooler temperatures. But it's definitely one that you can grab, spritz, and go. It's a $25 to $35 fragrance. That means if you wore it every day, you would be just fine, and it smells good. It's a parfum concentration, and it performs like it. Nice, easy to wear, but it's right up my wheelhouse. Something else I forgot to mention in this video. This is privy to my taste and where I'm at in fragrances. You know what I'm saying? Like, yours could be totally different. Your 12 or 13 that you would start all over with could be totally different. But I've come a long way in fragrances, so I know my taste. I know what I like. I know what I would reach for more. You know what I'm saying? And if I was starting over, these are fragrances that I would just be like, yeah, I wish. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta fit a lot of different avenues. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have 72 million fragrances, I would only have 12 or 13. So that 12 or 13 would have to be versatile, but they would also have to be fragrances that I would reach for and enjoy wearing. So that's, you know, that should be noted as well. But from the house of a Moth, it is Futura cologne, the EDP. Yeah, I can't reach behind me. I got two more. This one is a summertime compliment getter, easy to wear, just fresh, citrusy type of fragrance. I just like it. It's a compliment magnet. I'm talking about you walk in the room and it's like, even old Karen be like, I like that cologne. Even though Karen don't even want to compliment you, but she can't help it because it smells good. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Beautiful scent. Beautiful. It's fruity, but it's got a little bit of that, is it Invictus? A little bit of that Invictus, a little bit of a blue type of vibe mixed in with some citrus. Whatever it is, however it is, it just works. And it's one of those fragrances that you wear and you find yourself walking by people and they just want to know, excuse me, what is that you're wearing? What are you wearing? What is that? That smells good. My wife wanted me to come ask. And it's Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. I mean, it's just a beautiful little scent. And I saw some really huge bottles of this for around $60. I want to say they were 6.7 ounce bottles. So when I say huge, I mean huge. They were huge bottles. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Beautiful little scent. I would have to have one oud fragrance in my collection if I was starting it all over. And this is tough. It's tough because I could have went with another Armaf and that's niche oud. I could have went with John Barbados oud, which is a very inexpensive oud, very underrated fragrance. I could have went with Dunhill Icon Absolute, which is an oud fragrance. But the one I think I would enjoy the most and reach for the most and miss the most is from the house of Mancera, Oud Exclusive. Now, before I get into this fragrance, let me tell you this too, because this has crossed my mind too. If I were going to start all over, it would be very tempting for me to just buy Mancera fragrances for a while until I got where I want it to be, because I feel like for the money you get high quality fragrances. And again, this is based on me sitting here at 46, almost 47 years old. Been doing this since I was, man, in the 5th grade. So a lot of years have went into this. So I know what I like. I know what I'm gonna wear. You know what I mean? It's like that restaurant you go to every time. You know, everybody, we all live in the South. Everybody's got a barbecue joint. And they go to that barbecue joint. They know exactly what they're gonna order, or that fish place, or that chicken shack, or whatever, or that hamburger joint. You know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense, if you want a good burger, ain't no sense of playing around. Well, I'll try. No, you know what you want when you want a hamburger. You know, just how you want it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way with my fragrances. So Mancera would be a house that I would seriously look at, just being like, you know what? I'm gonna just hit Cedroc Rosé up. I'm gonna get lemon lime. I'm gonna get red tobacco. I'm gonna get Oud Exclusive. I'm gonna get Back to Black. I'm gonna get so and so. I'm gonna get Oud Lemon Mint, and then I'm gonna chill for a little while. You know, I could see me doing that and being perfectly content. Of course, if I did that, I would need 1 or 2 inexpensive fragrances to, you know, mix in with that, because I can't afford to wear Mancera every day. But just saying. But not to this one. As far as the oud fragrance goes, it is a very low-key, smooth, mellow oud. It's very smooth, wearable oud. You dig? I mean, it's just nice. It's just nice. It's just nice. And it was hard to choose between this one and Back to Black and some of those other ones that I aforementioned, but it's just something about this one that is just, as I smelled it next to the Back to Black, it's just, but I'm telling you, Mancera would be something that I seriously considered. You know what, I'm just gonna order these 5. You know, probably depending on the season. If I started in the middle of the winter, it would definitely be something like Oud Exclusive and Red Tobacco to start it out. And then as the seasons, you know, warmed up, I'd be like, oh, I need my Cedroc, I need my Cedi baby, and so forth and so on, you know. But nonetheless, Oud Exclusive is definitely one that I feel like would have to come back in my collection because it just smells good. I like it. And a squirt or two of that will do you now. Let me throw you a dime real quick and see. I don't know if I can do this with my mic on. As I glance at my collection here real quick, I'm gonna give you a couple of freebies because I didn't do office friendly scents that are soft, subtle projectors as your boys on the fly. And I didn't do like vacation either. But if I were going on a vacation, that Mont Blanc Legend Spirit would go well, and so would the Bleu de Chanel. You know what I mean? They're bright enough to go. I mean, and again, that's the whole purpose behind this is, you know, versatility and just multi-use. If I were going on, I guess if I were going to wear one to the office, I think the Cool Waters could work. The Bleu de Chanel could definitely work. The I put it back up here. I'm looking for it. The Linsumi could definitely work. I mean, there's several fragrances that could work. There's several of these 12 or 13 that could work for office scents. And of course, at this point, nothing comes to mind as a soft, subtle, projecting fragrance as I sit here. And I'm not gonna hold you too long. Man, when you got this many fragrances, it is so hard. It is so hard. And it was hard not to put fragrances like Boss the Scent Private Accord and Boss the Scent Intense not on this list as well. But yeah, I think these would be a great place for me to start because they encompass any occasion that I would want. I would grab something from John Barbados if I knew I had a vacation coming up. But then again, I have this, you know, so I don't need it or the Jimmy Choo Man Ice or the Mercedes-Benz Cologne. They all fall under that same type of umbrella. So yeah, I think that would be okay. I'll tell you what, if I were going, is that a soft subtle projector though? I was thinking about Lacoste L'Homme EDT and Lacoste L'Homme Intense. That's a nice, soft, little subtle projector, but really, really good smelling and really nice and professional. But yeah, I think that just about does it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this type of content, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. It did take me a few days to get this one together in my head, and as you see, I still didn't do the best job on that, but still, I'm not a perfect reviewer, but I am striving and trying. Listen, man, thank you all so much for returning to the scene of the crime. It is greatly, greatly appreciated, and smelling these fragrances always makes your boy thirsty, as my bottom lip is starting to stick to my, never mind. Anyway, so I'm gonna get off of here, give me some ice cold water, and edit, do a thumbnail, and get this video out so you guys can see it. Man, I greatly appreciate you all again. Thank you. Thank you for helping me get to 2,500 subs. That means a lot. Next stop is 3,000. Yep. Trade 3K. How that sound? I like it. Got a nice ring to it. Anyway, man, good night to you all. It'll be Tuesday morning. I tell you I'm off when you see this video, but I hope everybody has themselves a wonderful, wonderful work day. Hope your Monday was good, and I bid you all a fond farewell. Until next time, guys, God bless you all, and I love you all. Until next time, guys, peace.